What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new DeFi video. I'm your host as always, Cole Corcoran. So I'm super hyped. It seems like every week there's like a really big Solana airdrop that's going to be rewarding users from the past few years. And this new one is Wormhole. So if you guys don't know what Wormhole is, it does a few different things, like allowing interoperability between different chains, but its main use is its portal token bridge. So I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you've used it before. So if you've used Portal Token, or I believe if you've used any of the other bridges that are powered by Wormhole, that you'll be eligible for their airdrop that's coming out soon. So Wormhole fully diluted value is now into the billions, and from my understanding, only 50,000 wallets interacted with it before the snapshot. So I don't know the validity of this tweet, but it's definitely interesting to see how hyped some people are. We're gonna dive into some of the details of Wormhole. They just announced the other day the token's going to be called W, and they came out with some of the tokenomics, so let's dive right into that. So I'm a little bit late on this. This post is from 5 days ago talking about the W tokenomics. So it's just talking about first some of the statistics, like how big Wormhole is. It's handled over, at the time of this video I'm making, this post a few days old, it's over 1 million multi-chain messages for different applications like Uniswap, and then it just lists off some of the other ones. Scroll down a bit here, we can get some of the information. So the ticker is going to be W, which is pretty sweet. Definitely better than Worm or Hole. I don't think either of those would have been too viable. The maximum supply is going to be 10 billion, and then the initial circulating supply is going to be 1.8 billion. It's going to be an ERC20 and a SPL token. So we can see the different token allocation. Not all of it's going to happen at the token generation event. You can see a lot of it's just going to be vested over the next 56 months. What we're more worried about right now is what we're going to be getting. So 17%, that's the token generation event, and I believe 11% of that is going to go towards the airdrop for all the past users of Wormhole. So you can see communities allocated 17% of the token supply, and 11% of this allocation will be unlocked at the token generation event and will be distributed during the initial phases, including the airdrop. So the snapshot for the airdrop's already been taken. They didn't say when the snapshot was taken. They didn't say what it takes exactly to be eligible. Obviously, you have to use Wormhole, but they didn't say how much volume or anything like that. So we really don't know whether or not we'll be eligible. But you can, if you've used Wormhole a few times in the past, then you'll probably be eligible, but we don't know for sure. So the interesting part about Wormhole, unlike some of the previous airdrops that we've had like Jupiter, is that we actually had a seed round before the launch happened. So if we go back to this post from November of 2023, you can see $225 million raised in Wormhole token sales. So Wormhole, collaborating with Jump Crypto, successfully completed a series of private token sales, generating an excess of $225 million in aggregate proceeds at a $2.5 billion fully diluted value. And the investing was from 2022 to January 2023. And you can see it included a bunch of really high profile crypto VCs and firms, Coinbase, Jump Crypto, and a few other ones that I'm not as familiar with. So this is really big. With this data, we can kind of have an idea of how much money how much money the W token is going to be worth, and how much our airdrop allocation is going to be worth as well. So DYM, which was an airdrop that happened not too long ago, I didn't get eligible for it, but oh well. DYM raised $7 million and launched at a fully diluted value of $5 billion. Right now it's sitting at $7 billion, which is huge. Meanwhile, Wormhole raised over 30 times that of DYM, the $225 million that we just mentioned, and is trading at a $10 billion FDV in pre-listing markets like whales, which we're gonna mention in a minute here. So this is huge. It's not really comparable to some of the other airdrops that we've gotten lately because there was the seed round vesting before, and obviously Wormhole is just a massive protocol in all of crypto. There's nothing that you can really compare it to. I was going to maybe compare it to like Allbridge. I was going to look at the tokenomics for that, but it's not even in the same ballpark. Like the market cap for Allbridge is 2 million. It's just offensive to compare that to what Wormhole might be. So since we don't have a specific project to compare Wormhole to try and figure out what its value will be, we can take into consideration all of the other projects that have gotten really high seed rounds like this and see what kind of value they got. So I went on Wikipedia. We got the list of highest funded crowdfunding projects. So this is just crypto specifically. We have a few here. If we scroll down, we can see Filecoin, which is the third biggest one according to Wikipedia. They got a $257 million seed round, which is pretty much the same as the W seed round. And if we go over and check out Filecoin on CoinMarketCap, you can see the current market cap is just under 3 billion and the fully diluted market cap is over 10 billion, which is what we're looking at right now for W based on what it's trading. So it's definitely not the craziest prediction in the world to think that we might have a $10 billion FDV, but at the end of the day, we really don't know what price is going to be trading at. We still don't know much at all about this drop. And if you guys aren't up to date with Whales Market and the whole airdrop scene, especially on Solana, I have a video about Whales Market, so check that out. But right now, W is trading at $1.10 per token, which is just absolutely crazy. So a lot to think about here, a lot to take in, and like I said, I'm just going to be paying attention and seeing what the next announcements are from Wormhole. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out my Discord in the description. I post a lot of the plays that I'm doing early before you'll see them on YouTube, and I go into a lot more detail with them, and I try and answer as much of you guys' questions as possible, as quickly as possible in relation to these YouTube videos. So if you need help with anything, make sure to join the Discord. Once again, thank you guys so much for your support lately. My subscribers have been growing every day, so super grateful. Gonna wrap it up here. Take care.